I gotta say to me, it was better being an amateur. I fought a lot more too. So now, I go 3, 4, maybe 5 months without a fight and stuff like that. And opponents can pull out at the last minute and, just stuff like that. But that didn't happen to me in the amateurs. It didn't happen to me in the amateurs. Do you think Hammer is your toughest opponent today? No. I mean, I think Hammer's a good fighter, and she's been, I think she's gonna definitely have a lot of will to stay undefeated. I can say that, but you talking to somebody who's been to the Olympics twice, and she says stuff like, she's stronger than me, and she's taller than me, and all this nonsense. But then I'm like, do people forget that I was, beating up women that were her age or older, at the age of 17, and I was fighting against the #1 girls in the world, not the country, but just, in the world, fighting against #1 girls in the world. And I won the world championships twice in the amateurs. I won the Olympics twice in the amateurs. I won the Pan American Games. I pretty much won every international tournament you can think of, and I fought girls that were bigger and stronger and faster than her. So that's why it kind of, it's kind of weird when I hear, people say like, oh, she's just too much or too skilled for me, but we gonna find out. I'm not overlooking her, and I'm still training hard. I'm doing my recovery. I'm making sure I'm sharp as I can be, for the fight. And I'm going to go out there and do what I do. I'm going to go out there and put on a boxing lesson and be dominant. And if the knockout comes, she definitely going to sleep. But it's just, I just don't see where she thinks she can beat me at. But I'm glad she has that kind of mindset. And I know she's been working hard this camp, and she wants to, let the world know she's the real champion, whatever. But she'll find out that, Claressa Shields is no joke. Yeah, she'll find that out. Hey, oh, y'all got y'all tickets to come to the fight? Y'all got y'all plane tickets? Y'all got y'all fight tickets? What's going on? Talk to me. Somebody said, how you turn pro? You just sign some papers? Mm-mm. I'm not going for the knockout. I just know, listen, I know what I can do. I decided, how, let's say, right, when I was growing up in Flint, if the girl called your phone and said, she want to fight, we met up and we fought. It's like before y'all made it to the fight, she was calling you, she was texting you, she was saying whatever she was saying, but then it's like, once you actually got to the fight, when you saw her on your block, you hung up, she hung up, and it wasn't no more trash talking, it was like, we here now, let's fight. That's where I'm at with the whole situation with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, there's no need for me to say I'm gonna beat her ass. No need to say any mean things about her. There's no need to be super disrespectful. No need to slap her or anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not no need for any of that, because the fight is made and we're here. So that's just where I'm at with the whole thing. What do you have to do to get in the top 10 pound for pound? I always tell myself, just continue to get better, continue learning, and continue taking the best fights. I think once I win April 13th, I'll probably be the fastest boxer to become undisputed. To have all 4 belts in just 9 fights. That'll be a big feat for me. I think that's where I make my claim that I should be on the list. And it's not because I went to a weight class. I fought all the girls there who had the belts. I took belts, and I beat a girl who was reigning champion 8 years. And now taking on other challenges and doing other feats. You know, I think I'll be undisputed at 160. And I'm, you know, have to decide whether I want to try going for 154 to be undisputed. But because 154 is not really my weight class, you know. 154 in my weight class. But I feel like if I, you know, change my diet up when I'm not training, that I could easily make 154. It's just making those kind of life decisions. I don't think I'm ready for that yet, but I still think I could do it. You know, I know I can definitely make 154, but it's the point of holding it. Hey, Marika, I love you too. You've been top 10 in our eyes for a long time. Oh, thank you. People say I'm too, well, one, I'm not too big for, I'm actually not, I'm not too big for 154 actually. I'm not I fought both Olympics at 165 pounds, and I had to grow into that. I actually grew into 165 around the age 21. So before then, I was always underweight, you know, 158, 160, 159. I was never a flat 165 until maybe like a 163 last Olympics. So I think now with all these, you know, with so much time in between and not being as active, that's probably why I probably get a little bit bigger now. But I never used to be able to make 165. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to do it till I'm ready, Marika. Hey, Kalana. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to do it till I'm ready. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing to kill myself. You know, 154 is the lowest that I'll go. And I don't care what they try to offer at 147. You know, I feel like people need to respect, come from 168. You know, I'm not just coming from 160 and then losing 13 pounds and weighing 147. I'm coming from 68. And then from 68, I was, you know, making 68 when people talking about 47. And I shouldn't have to. And, and you know, if they want to fight them up, because the lowest I'm going is 54. That's it. The hardest thing you think about being a woman fighter, periods. That's what I think is hard about being a fucking woman fighter. The fact that we have menstruals. I hate them. That's what I think. Menstruals, and then the unequal pay, and then hell, but definitely the girl problems. I hate them. I hate them. For real. I'm talking to you. I was wrong. Trying to see what meal I want to eat today. I'm talking to you right now. I'm talking to you. I was wrong. So many meals in the refrigerator. I can just pick one. That's what I should just grab one. Oh, bless me. Bless me. That's the one wild caught salmon. I think I'm gonna take the steak. I'm gonna take the steak for today. I said I'm talking to you. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all asking questions. Give me a second. I'll try that one. I believe it's a couple male fighters I could beat. A lot of them. But, I mean, I don't even put myself in that mindset no more. I would love to spar a lot of them, you know, talking about fighting them and stuff, or if I would fight them in a real fight. I mean, just the fact that it would never happen is just like, I don't really Because sometimes I be like, man, I wish I was born a dude. My life would be so much easier. But, you know, whatever. I'm a woman, and I just kind of take that and, you know, roll with that and chill. That's it. Somebody said this training through females menstrual cycle. You know what? When you start to lose weight, and people I know who lose a lot of weight, it can throw it off, and it can make you have like spurts of like, instead of having having your menstrual where it's like, oh, the 5 days or however many days, um, it can skip. It can come like, oh, one day, and then it'll skip and come again. A week later. It won't all come at the same time. It's crazy. When you losing weight and stuff like that, and then it's different for when you not in camp or whatever. And then when you gain your weight back, sometimes the menstruals can be a little heavy. To be honest, who's better, breakfast or him? Ooh, that's a tough question. I don't know. See you April 13th, boxing. Of course, I gain weight when I'm not training.